Hey boys, what's going on? I'm back with the first finals game that I recorded, and I say that because, as you see, we finished 4th, and this is the semi-finals. I don't know what happened. The other game, right? So I recorded these a while ago, and we versed the Tigers, and we actually snuck into 4th spot with differentials. And yeah, we were in like 7th spot, but our for and against was much better. We actually lost to the Tigers, who came in first. And so what happened was, I realized at the end of the game, I realized I didn't record it. And I was tossing up, I'm like, do I want to just exit the game and redo it? Or do I want to just play it normally and just record the next game? And unfortunately, I was going to just restart the game, but I didn't do it in time and it saved the progress. So, but it's not too bad, because at least that way it's still, it's true to what happened. We did actually lose to the Tigers. It was a pretty good game. I'm a bit annoyed because it's actually a good game. But this is the semi-finals. This is the knockout round. We have to beat Knights. Otherwise, our season is over. So it's going to be a tough game, as the Knights already get off to a good start. But yeah, I haven't uploaded one of these in a while. You know, been pretty busy. But I'd like to finish the series off strong, get it out of the way, getting ready for Rugby League Live 3 eventually when it comes out. You know, I was actually sort of expecting this series to be still going on by the time Rugby League Live 3 came out, but it didn't quite work out that way. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. But we got an important game to win, and we start off pretty well. Well, actually, we don't start off well at all. The Knights actually look pretty dangerous. I try a little sneaky 40-20, but does not work out at all, and the Knights are going to get another little opportunity to attack. And actually, as Rocco just bursts through onto the post, Scott, almost straight through, and the Knights. Actually, yeah, I just watched the Knights Roosters game, and Roosters look really good. The Knights weren't too bad. They obviously came back, and I wouldn't say that's really because of Knights playing amazing. My favorite player, Tulvashek, he played so good, and then, you know, a couple of errors pretty much gave the Knights tries, with the poor drop catch and the obviously the missed bat dead. But Tulvashek, such a good player. But yeah, the Knights came back pretty strongly, even though the Roosters were never going to lose that. But the Knights find themselves well and truly in the top 8 in our little league we got going, as I get a beautiful offload to Tulvashek. And as you saw at the start of the video, we've got a couple injuries. We got Tepe Morel out, and who was it? Corey Oates. Corey Oates is definitely the big loss. We've actually got Heimel Hunt playing in the centres, and that's probably, you know, as we do it. Really nice little kick, Mbai through the gap, and didn't overplay his hand, just a nice little grubber, and we actually get the repeat set. So not too bad start, pretty back and forth so far. But yeah, we got Heimel Hunt obviously playing in the centres, a pretty big loss. But hopefully we can still pull it out. Most of our big injury players are back, so that's nice. As we get our first real attacking set, as a terrible pass out dummy half, but Tamalolo cleans it up well. Third tackle here, onto Pangai. Big fend. Probably could have got the offload away. Bit risky though. Fourth tackle, Mbai. Maybe throw the pass, but it's always a bit risky. As I try a little chip and chase, but the fullback was there covering and takes it well. Almost half time. It's been very, very back and forth. But we get a nice little play here going with Johnston. And again, I've said this like the whole series. I always chip and chase when grubbering is definitely the more potent option. Actually, no. I say it the reverse, don't I? Chip and chase is actually the better way to do it, but we actually do a terrible kick. But right before halftime here, Pangai bursts through, onto Kafusi, onto Johnston. Surely we're going to score, but no. Unbelievably, the Knights held us out. I really couldn't believe, you know, we had a fair few opportunities. Pretty even share of the ball, still 0-0. But we look pretty decent as Watini gets injured, but throws a nice little pass to Tulvashek with a beautiful offload to me. Another offload to LG, just that last pass can't get through. As we We're actually already switching Watini off. He's going to, another injury, not good. Watini's been good for us. But Pangai finds himself in the middle of the field and throws. Honestly, it was a nice ball. It was a Tuivasa-Sheck with a brilliant chase though. But that's one of those ones where I was pissed off because it shouldn't have been intercepted. It was a nice pass by Pangai, and the Knights here are not going to score. Beautiful defense right there, but it was just one of those passes where we definitely had the ball, but it just didn't happen. But right here, like, I don't know. Johnston out of the wing there, just a little switch of play. They did it twice in a row. Johnston just does not even want to make the tackle. So the Knights are going to go in for their first try. It was one of those, that little bit of play right there, that was pretty annoying, really. The intercept to start the play, and then Johnston on the wing, just no thought of tackling the player. But right here, LG, nice pass to Lugia. Hasn't seen much ball at all, but definitely one of our more dangerous players. We got to get into the game. So we have to hit back. The time is running out. This is the knockout. This is the knockout final. We can't afford to lose. And right there, Pangai straight through, and just a amazing tackle on the big man Pangai. Nice little offload to Parrott, but the Knights are coming up big with their defense. Honestly, you can usually get a couple of tries, but the Knights this game, their defense was exceptionally good. It's just one of those times where the Knights had a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum, but we put up a bomb here on last tackle, something I never do, and our LG does not even get up for it. The Knights player definitely overjumped us, but LG just standing right there, falls in his lap, and he plants it down. If that happened to me, I would have been pissed off, but we get the fortunate bomb try to level this game up with the kick. I still can't believe Pangai didn't score that one before, but a nice little play. Heimel Hunt actually coming from the blind, sweeping around there onto Lugia, and Lugia, I thought he was going to be away, but it must be Akili Yato out there. Had the speed to catch back up. Otherwise, it could have been the match-winning play. But right here, we spread it out wide. Tuivasa-Sheck, big step. If just one more pass. A lot of this game was just one more pass. And by the Pangai again. How has he not scored? The winger came in with a brilliant tackle. And right there, we sort of screwed ourselves for a drop goal. I was going for the try. Maybe should have set up earlier. But right there, the Knights come up with a terrible option. We're going to get one last chance, and it's back to me to be the hero. And I just spray it. Just kick it pretty straight, honestly, but I had it out to the left, and it just stayed to the left. I mean, if you look at the completions, hardly any errors from both teams. It's been a pretty decent game. But this is extra time. It's one of those games that I thought I played pretty well. But the Knights, their defense was solid. And we go wide here, but a good driving tackle to force us into touch. And the Knights have decent territory, so not good. Fayalongo actually just retired recently because a neck injury he couldn't come back from, which is, always sad to hear when a player has to retire due to an injury. But Fayalongo was always a solid player for the Knights. I think he left the Knights at one point, but third tackle here. They spread it back to the middle. They're definitely setting up for a drop goal. This is it. This is it. They go out wide here though. So, and it's actually second tackle. I actually wasn't paying attention. I don't know what happened, but they got a sixth again somewhere. And they're back. Gidley gets the drop goal. Couldn't believe it, dude. Gidley standing there. Pangai was offside. He was going up for the tackle. Would have been penalised, but Gidley slots it over. That's the end of the season. I will do a rewards video later, but devastating. We lose again.